A historic church on Manhattan's Lower East Side ravaged by fire. A 6-alarm fire from a nearby building spread through Middle Church on East 7th Street back in December of 2020. That damage so severe the church cannot be saved, but a new sanctuary will be built.
Hey family, welcome to 50 East 7th Street, otherwise known as Middle's Coming Back to Home, starting Easter Sunday. Come on in, let me show you what's happening. This is the lobby that we made accessible about 12 years ago. Our elevator that we added, of course, is back in business. And this lobby right here will have a desk, and the Liberty Bell will be down here. When I first came to Middle Church 21 years ago, this space was a messy attic with music stored and a couple of old pianos. Now it's restored to being a parlor for brides to use when they're getting dressed, for small group conversations, a place of peace and beauty. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at the light. So many new members came to Middle Church and met here and made friends that'll last a lifetime. And this is the lobby off the parlor, the elevator lobby, of course. Look at this beautiful wall. This will be a place where there are seats and places to hang out. You Middle family can bring your little laptops and your S-top tables, and our staff will too. Or we'll have high tops out here when we do gatherings so people can, get their tea on and have fellowship with one another. Look at how we saved the old stained glass windows, which inspired the color pattern, including that blue wall that we already loved. We're on the 4th floor now, and this is our 4th floor smaller classroom. This can sit about 45 people. Now, and once again, we'll be able to also use this for our neighborhood in this space built for you and for all of us. Every floor has a different color to match the vibrancy and colorfulness of our multi-ethnic community, and also to delight our young people when they come here and do the work that we're doing together to teach them. So walk with me now into the larger classroom on the 4th floor. Look at this color. This is a place for our conference to happen, for neighborhood town hall meetings to happen, for AA and NA meetings to happen, for justice to happen in a beautiful space that's got a small little kitchenette, as does the floor below, so that people can have hospitality when they're in this space. I'm so proud that as we rebuilt the space, we were able to imagine how we might be able to be a sanctuary for people who are in need. And in order to do that, we needed to add a shower. So this was a multiple stall bathroom, and now it's a big one, accessible with a shower being built so families can come and refresh themselves while we think about how to serve them food and service. This used to be, like a washer dryer for the former pastors almost a century ago, but we turned it into a youth room, and it's gonna be a youth room again. We're so excited. There'll be modular seating in here and bean bags and all the things that young people like, so they can come and meet with their leaders and learn how to be revolutionary lovers right here in this space. And this is the 3rd floor classroom, also the larger classroom. Notice that the colors changed, but it still has a kitchenette so we can offer hospitality. This is choir rehearsal space, dance rehearsal space, puppet rehearsal space. Can I say rehearsal space and meeting space and classroom space for this community, Middle Church, and also our neighborhood, and yes, also the nation. Make your pilgrimage and come home to see what love looks like here. Look at all that light. I have a dream. It's not yet realized, but maybe one day we'll be able to get some outdoor space on a level like this. Every time I've come back in the building and seen this paint, I almost don't want to paint over it. Of course we will, but the love of our community expressed in this graffiti makes my heart soar. Another wall and into the small classroom. This is the We Care classroom. So this is where our smallest members of Middle Church will gather for church on Sunday morning. Do you remember that we used to have art on the wall, and we will again, and a little bench for them to sit and gather, and nursery stuff for our kids on Sunday morning and for the neighborhood's kids all week long. I am in my office. This has been the office for the senior minister since 1892. It will not only be the senior minister office, but an executive suite for our whole team. And are you ready? A podcast office right here, right in this place. We've got technology so that we can do our podcasting from here, and we can also rent this space to our neighbors so they can do theirs. It was devastating to see our sacred space destroyed and to walk back into this building and see the plaster falling and the smoke and the debris. It was terrifying. The miracle is how this space looks so beautiful and worshipful already, and the restoration of our Tiffany dome. This is the only Tiffany glass left on the property. Look what our artists did, and look at the restored beauty of the clear story windows. Oh my God. Take a look from up here at our downstairs sanctuary. Look at the purple panels that are designed to be cute, yes, but also to make sure that we have amazing sound. Can you see these glass protectors for the balcony so you can see through? You know Charles Randolph Wright's gonna wanna sit right here. Here is the feature wall of our new sacred space. Concerts, conferences, but also our Sunday worship with a giant television screen so that there's a good seat in every corner of this house. And in the center, right up there with a white, right up there where you see the plug, right up there is gonna be our new stained glass dove. Do you remember how you would sit in a sanctuary and no matter where you sat, it would feel like that dove was shining a light on you? Well, honey, we've got a dove coming. And when we built this space, we invested in technology, because what Middle discovered while we were out of the building due to COVID and fire was just how much our revolutionary just love was needed all around the country and all around the globe. No matter where you come to worship, no matter where you attend the conference, we want you to experience it as though you're here. So we are wired, honey, for sound and AV to make sure that you can be here from wherever you are. See this space up here, and this space on the first floor makes a 225-seat sanctuary. This is what we're calling Middle Church WeWork, one of the places and the main place where our staff will hang out. Come on in. These windows will give natural light to the staff while they're on their iPads, iPhones, earpods, doing the work, with some center seating here and some around the edges seating for them so they can be cozy as they heal the world. And this is the new social hall, right? Because we built worship space in the old one. Come take a look at this space that used to be a black box theater in the 1980s, and now will be the place where we'll gather for food, for conversation, for dancing, for AANA 12-step meetings. And here, just to make sure that we're accessible, we have a lift. So if someone cannot navigate these few stairs, they'll be able to get down here and fellowship with the rest of us, with all of us together. And here is our new kitchen. On the same level with the new social hall, we were able to repurpose some of the equipment that we had upstairs in our old kitchen, but also we've got some new pieces. This piece that rolls around so we can, I don't know, make buffets, but also butterfly sandwiches. We're so psyched to be able to bring this kitchen online for you. Sadly, a lot of the space that was just underneath the sanctuary is gone because the debris that fell down from the roof destroyed it. And part of the way they stabilized the site was honestly to just plow over it. So when we get to phase 2, we're going to be taking that green space outside and trying to level it and make it safe and add lighting and heat so we can use that while we figure out how to build back better. And that excites me, to invite donors into that project with us. Yeah.